So your game has now been set up, and now it's time to get started. And to do that, we have to sort of prepare some characteristics for the family that we're going to represent as a player. Now, first of all, you have to choose one of the family names on the board to build your homestead. And I'm going to choose Growers, and this will be the homestead that I'm building behind this name. So I will simply put in their name, Grower, and then you have to choose a first name for the husband and a first name for the wife, and that's found on page 3 of the instructions. These were the top names used, most popular names used in the Black Sea German families. I'm going to choose Georg for the father, and I'm going to choose Eva for the mother. So we put that down. The next thing we want to do is to determine how much land we have that we got from the Tsar. We use one of these land titles. 60 desiatines was the amount that each family got. Be sure to use the land title with the red seal on it. The ones that you're going to be trying to buy for your sons do not have any seals on it, so those are the ones that you'll be using to start off the game. Then you determine how many personal funds you have, and that is done by rolling one of these dice. So it's 4 times 40 rubles. So we will be getting 160 rubles to start off the game with. That is the money that you brought with you. What did I say it was? 4 times 40 is 160. So there you go, 160 rubles. So that's what I start off with. That's the money that I brought with me into the Black Sea, into the colony of Deutschenfeld. The next thing you have to do, first of all, let's put that in there, 160 rubles. That's the cash you brought in. The next step, you have to determine what your family makeup is. And you roll these dice. Blue are boys, red are girls. Oh, six girls. There we go. And now remember that you're going to have to try in this game to get land titles or land of 60 desiatine parcels for each of your sons. That's an awful lot of parcels to have by the end of the game. So you are given a second roll, a second chance to get something lower if you wish. And it's another 6, so it didn't change too much. If I would have rolled a 1, I would have put a 1 down here, and it would have been a whole lot easier to be successful in getting all of those sons land by the end of the game. But that's the way it works. Now I should also say that the Tsar has given you provisions from the crown. You get construction materials for your first temporary housing that are valued at 15 rubles. Equipment, wagon, plow, there's the values. 2 horses, oxen, cows, tools, and seed, there's the value for each. Food until the first harvest, valued at 130 rubles. And a cash advance of 350 rubles. And so thank you very much, Tsar, for giving me 350 rubles. But before you get too comfortable about that, please be reminded that you have to repay all of the value for these crown provisions. The 130 rubles or 350 rubles, sorry, in cash. And for all of these other provisions, the total is 700 rubles. So after 10 years, you're going to have to pay that back. So that's something to be very, very careful of. So you also get 2 cattle. That's pointed out here, 2 heads of cattle. So we'll keep track of that there, and hopefully you're going to have many more cattle in the future, and you'll be able to buy and sell based on the prices that will be shown in the one of the cards for the game as you progress. So that's how you get started. Get sort of your family together and determine now that you're ready to go. Each of the players that would be represented in this game, let's say somebody was playing the Gehrings, another was playing the Haas family, they would also work through this system too of rolling for gender makeup in their families, getting two pieces of cattle, two heads of cattle rather, getting a land title, getting money from the crown, and rolling to see how much personal funds they actually brought in. That's how you get started. And now, in a subsequent video, we're going to show you how to actually play the game from here.